I've spent a lot of sleepless nights worrying about the future. I just feel stuck. I know that I'm talented, I know that I'm smart, but nothing seems to be working now. I've had 3 panic attacks last month, and I'm not sure if I would ever be alright again. Now, these were some of the lines that I wrote during my first year of college. I almost failed in my exams. My first semester CGPA was 6.64. I was thin, underconfident, and was struggling to find the answer to my question. Every person that you see on the top was once the one who hit his rock bottom. The only difference, they have decided to pick themselves up. We all got one life, one chance, and it's up to us to make it count. In this video, I'll be talking about some of the steps and the mindset shift that I've had to completely change my life for the better. I literally changed my life so much that I don't even recognize my previous self. I've gone from scoring the least marks in the class to one of the highest marks in the class. From being an underconfident kid to speaking in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. From skinny to fit, my life has just completely changed. And so can yours. Where do we start? I guess from the beginning. Back when I was in the first year of college, I had one of the worst mindsets possible. Whenever something bad happens to me, I just had a very bad habit of just blaming it on others.
Bro, you got 0 in the test.
Bro, that professor was so boring.
Bro, why are you so thin?
Like hostel food, macha.
Bro, why didn't you get selected?
Bro, I think they definitely took money and selected them. Like you see, I didn't even try to change myself. I was just trying to escape the guilt of accepting that I'm just not good enough. True growth only starts when you accept who you are, where you are, and how capable you are. So this is the first step. Realize, what are you good at? What are you bad at? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Because if you don't even know where you are on the map, how can you even reach your goal? Realize where you are and start taking control of your life. Everything that happens to you, you are the one who's solely responsible for it. You failed in an exam, the reason is you. You are thin as fuck, the reason is you. You didn't get selected, the reason is you. And never be ashamed of whom you are right now. Because in fact, one day you have to look back at this version of yourself and make fun of it. Everyone's life has phases. Sometimes you shine and sometimes you prepare. And most of the preparation usually happens in the dark. No one notices you, no one knows who the fuck you are, and no one even cares about you. So why would you care about someone else? Just fucking disappear. Maybe for a week, a month, or even for a year. Cut down all those snakes who act as if they're your friends. They don't deserve you. They're just the passing clouds in your story. Because my dear brothers and sisters, you are the fucking story. So bro, I want to ask you a question. Like, how are you so consistent? How can you work so hard every single day? Because I just don't know, man. Like, I've been trying my best every single day, but nothing seems to be moving. I'm just stuck in my life. Bro, it's not about consistency. It's not about working hard. And it's definitely not about working smart or anything. You just lack the clarity. Like, do you even know what exactly do you have to do this year? This month? This week? Do you have a list of things to do before the sun sets tonight? You don't. So what the fuck do you expect? Remember, clarity gives you consistency. And good things take time. A lot of fucking time. And if you don't have patience for it, just fucking quit. Listen, there are no shortcuts to success. It's just years and years and years of grind, hard work, sacrifices and failures. The kind that breaks you, tests you, and finally molds you into something unstoppable. Back in the first year of my college, when I finally made a plan, when I finally started working hard, and when I finally removed all the bad habits and the bad influence that I've had in my life, I slowly started to fall in love with the process. Every day, I just used to wake up and make a list of things that I had to do. The dopamine rush when I finally finished off the things that I finished, while I'm maintaining streaks for days after days after days after days. It just felt amazing. I'm sure it was hard, it was difficult. That was one of the points of the time when I did not even see any results. I mean, sure, my marks were improving, but not so much. I was gaining some muscle at the gym, but I was still so thin. I was getting better at everything, but not so much that someone would notice it. I mean, it's just like life. Day after day when you look at yourself in the mirror, nothing changes. But when you look at a picture of yourself 2 years back, everything would have changed already. And I truly believe that the pure happiness is not when you actually reach a goal. It's here. It's right here when you fall in love with the process. Discover your true self and you'll never look at yourself the same way again. Look, I don't know where you're in your life right now. Maybe you're at the lowest point asking if you can ever make it big in your life. But here's something that you have to know. There's no step-by-step guide to success. No one's coming to save you. And it doesn't matter how many times you've failed, how many times you've fallen down, or how many times you have doubted yourself. What matters is what you decide to do right now. Will you sit there complain, and let the life pass by you? Or will you stand up, take control, and fight for the fucking life that you deserve? Remember, you're not stuck, you're just preparing. And one day the world will see who you are. But until the day comes, grind in silence.
Meow. Say meow. Okay, chalo, come here.